I thought it was the best one we've had thus far, so there's a lot that went into it, but we're kind of at that point in camp where we have a lot of stuff installed, and we have the ability to, play first, second, third down, play goal line, play red zone, play coming out. So today was one of those days where we really had a good mix of installation in there, and our kids knew that they had to be sharp because we threw a lot at them today, and they were sharp. I thought it was, a little cooler here on the grass, and then I think the cloud cover offered a little better setting out here. So it was a good day's work. Really excited about the progress we made today. I thought we had pretty good execution today because for a lot of reasons, but the officials were not very busy. I like to have them out here for a lot of reasons, but to gauge the tempo of the practice, the get in and out of the huddle, to gauge our formations, to make sure we're all legal, our motions, our adjustments, our shifts. So often in practice, those are the things that are a little bit not quite up to game standard. And then, not many flags out here today in the line play for holding or down the field with the DBs and in terms of pass coverage and DPI. So pretty clean game and pretty clean day and effort today. So I think we're at a good spot. We can build on this here heading into tomorrow. I think the defense is probably a little bit ahead of the offense right now in a number of different areas. I think the defense is recognizing formations and adjusting to plays pretty quickly, which is something that happens in a setting like this. You get to a certain point where you're defending a lot of the same plays over and over, and our defensive play, which is good for them. I mean, they're in there yelling, watch this, watch that, and they tend to be accurate, a pretty high percentage of the time. So they have a chance sometimes to beat the offense to the punch. Like for example, today coming off the goal line, we decided to take a shot down the field just to kind of change up our normal play call, and Tafon was in great position there on Reggie down the field. So, but I think the games are really won there in the red zone, and whether it's going in on the goal line or coming out in terms of your offense's ability to get the ball off the goal line or your defense's ability to pin the offense and get the ball with the short field. I think I've mentioned this a couple times, but this year we have 2 weeks of class before the first game, which is a little unusual for our normal schedule. Usually we're finishing camp on a Saturday, starting school on a Monday, then playing that next Saturday. So some of the things that we always had to get done in camp in the past don't necessarily have to be done in camp this year. So I've adjusted some things on the back end. Today was actually an adjustment. Like you had said, we were scheduled to scrimmage and we opted not to. But I think we're in a good spot. I do think the guys are ready to finish up this session and start moving towards our preparation to start the season.